everybody, once again welcome back. Now today's segment we'll be looking at how to set up a point of sales management system and customize it as our own. Now to do that, before we do that, we need to set our XAMPP server and configure it. Remember, we are setting it up on our XAMPP server. So without wasting my time, let's look at how that has been done. Before then, I'll be right back after this intro. Okay, welcome back. Now before you download your XAMPP, you can see here you just have to go to the Apache family. So Apache family, of course, then you can just download your XAMPP here. So when you go to the Apache, don't worry, I'll be leaving the link in the description below where you guys can just go and just download the XAMPP. Okay, so now you can see the XAMPP. When you click on download, to bring you to this segment where you can download the XAMPP for Windows. Okay, you can also download it for Linux if you're using Linux operating system. You can also download if you're using the MacBook or the MacBook. Also, you can also download it for your high quality, for your PC and for your laptop, whatever, and begin to use it. Now, hey, I already have it already, so let's go straight by download this. I will just go to my folder, go to my downloads, and then open it because I already have it. So let's see where it is. My XAMPP. Okay, so this is it here. So I'll just double click on it to be, so I'll run it as admin, or you can just double click on it any which way. Then after that, I'll go ahead and click on next, and then I'll make sure it's English, and then I just click on next, and then I'll go ahead to install. So after that, we just click on finish. So that is my XAMPP there. So you can start the Apache, start my SQL. So everything is okay now. So now after starting Apache and my SQL, what I like you to get to know that this is my file, that's the file that we'll be using, which is my OS POS. I believe in the go and just download this. Okay, so it's an open source where we are going to customize it as our own. Now, without wasting my time, let's look at how we can deploy this into our XAMPP server. So as it is here on our desktop, we'll just cut it. Then I'll just cut it, and I'll go to my this PC and go to local disk. Then I'll go to my XAMPP server. Then in my XAMPP server, I'll look through and select where we have my ht docs. Then I'll paste it here. All right, click and paste. So this is, so now I'm going to extract it now. So I right click and click on extract file, and I'll click on OK to be extracted. Well, I can either name it or any which way. I can create a new folder here, and in the folder I'll name it, let's say Armstrong. Okay, POS. So in the folder, so that's the folder where I'll be deploying it. I'll just click on OK. so that it will just extract it into the folder. So let's wait for it a while. So after extracting it, when I click on Armstrong POS, you will see it's in here nicely. Now after that has been done, what I'll do is that now I have to come and create my database here. So I'll just first go and then come to first open the, how do you call it, the Armstrong POS, the folder in which I created and extracted it into it. So I'll open it and I'll go to where we have database, and this is the database file where we'll be importing into the XAMPP server. But before then, come to where we have the application, and I'd like you to come to the configuration and then you select the database. So this is the database. Now I'd like to extract the database on my text editor. You can use the Sublime Text or Notepad++, or probably you can also use the Visual. A recap of that. Now without wasting my time, let's move on. So I'd like you to just let me open my Sublime Text. So this is my Sublime Text. So I did some configurations of how PHP is concerned. Okay, so I'll select my database.php file. I'll drag it and come and drop it in my text editor, and I'll scroll down here. Remember, I want to scroll down here. This is the name of the database, that is OSPOS, and the password is this, and then the how to call it, the username is admin. Now you can change the username from admin to root, so let's change it to root. Okay, to root nicely. So after we change it to root, what we need to do is that let's maintain this name. Don't worry, we shouldn't change it. Let's maintain this name as it is. Let's copy this and let's open to Notepad and paste this here. Okay, then remember, we'll keep this. So now let's copy the database name here, which is OSPOS. We'll copy it. After copying it, I'd like you to go ahead and just open your XAMPP. So this is your XAMPP, and I'd like you to click on the admin section of MySQL. Click on it to be open. So this is the admin section of MySQL. I'd like you to go ahead and click on new and just type, paste the OSPOS there, and then click on create. So after I click on create, let's import the database. We're going to import the database file into the OSPOS. So select it. So when you select the database here, I'd like you to click on import. So when I click on import, I'd like you to go ahead and click on choose file. So when I click on choose file, it will take you to local disk. Come to the XAMPP folder. Okay, then you look through, go to the htdoc, which is docs, open it, and then you select where we have the Armstrong POS. Don't click on it. Then after that, come to database. Then you look through and select the database file to be there as database, this very one. So select it and click on open. So after I click on open, scroll down, and then you see where we have go. So just click on go, and you will see the database file will be imported into your database. So let's wait for it as it's importing. Next we're looking at is very simple. So now what we'll do is that we just go straight. Okay, just type, what we'll type is that we just type localhost. Okay, localhost slash, okay, slash Armstrong POS. Okay, slash. Now what I would like you to notice is that when you come here to the Armstrong let's say Armstrong POS. When you open it, you can see that we have public. So it's supposed to be localhost slash public slash what, localhost slash Armstrong slash public. So that will be that. So we have, as you can see here, localhost slash Armstrong POS slash public. Then we paste it there. After I press enter. So when we press enter, it says that this page is not working. Well, that is what it says, but let's look at what we can do for it to work. So we just have to go back to our server here, and then refresh, and then go and see what the problem is, why it's not working. So let's come here. So we have here the database name, and previously it was admin, but we change it to root. Okay, let's make it admin in small letters. Save. Come and refresh and see what happens. Still it's not found. So let's go back to Sublime Text, which means that still in normal circumstances here have to be roots, okay, all the time. That's the default. So this is it. Now the truth here is that the database file doesn't have any password here. So for it to work, let's take the database password from here. Okay, so let's take it off. Okay, so take it off. Then after that, click on file and then click on save. Come back and then you refresh. So as you refresh, your OSPOS is set. You see now. So that is that. Now the next thing we'll be looking at, let's try logging in. Remember the default, this is the login where we copied it and put it here. So this is the password. So automatically this means that previously the user name was the username was admin, and we changed it to root. So we need to use the default username before logging in. But even when we log in, it's not going to work. It's going to tell us we should do some configuration before it will open. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how that has been done. Don't escape this video. So now what we'll do is that when we come back to the browser and then we log into, let's say we type admin, okay, and we tap, and then we just go and copy this. Okay, let's copy this, which is the password, and then we paste it here. Then we log in. It will tell us that we need to go to the PHP and then look for the PHP file, that php.ini, okay, file, and then we configure it. So watch. So I'll just highlight on this, okay, and then I'll copy this. So when I copy this, mine is to just go to my folder and then go to local disk here, come to where we have my XAMPP, and then look through, come to where we have PHP my admin. So double click on it to open the PHP my admin. Then I'll look for scroll and look for PHP my admin. So I'm sorry, that's a PHP my admin. Let's go back again. We need to go to PHP. Okay, let's go to the PHP folder, not PHP my admin, PHP folder. Double click on the PHP folder, and then I'd like you to search, come here and search PHP dot ini. So you can see, so this is the php.ini folder, this very one, the first one here. So I'll drag it and drop it on my Sublime Text. So after that, watch, scroll down and then go for this very side. I'll show you what you should select. Scroll, don't worry. So come to this very side, this side, which is, make sure where you are, this side, make sure it's in between line. You see, we see where we have line 912, okay, here, line 912, this very side. We are going to take off this comma there, okay. So put the cursor here, backspace to take the comma off. Come to file and click on save to save changes. So after you take the semicolon off, click on file and click on save. So come now and then refresh So when you refresh, click on continue, done. Now what you need to do is you need to start both the Apache and the MySQL. So I'll come to this side and then stop my Apache, stop MySQL, and then come and refresh the page, and then continue. The whole page will go blank. Let's wait for it like this. So this site cannot be found. That is it, because we stopped both the Apache and the MySQL. So come back, okay, and start the Apache first and wait for a while. Come and start MySQL again. So after starting MySQL, don't worry, just minimize it, come and refresh your page and continue, and see your POS interface will display. Let's wait for a while. So you can see here it's still loading. It looks like my machine is moving slow, but it's still loading. Let's wait for it a while. Okay, let me take the login off. Let me just type Armstrong computers, please. Okay, it has come now. So you can see, so this is it. So now when I come here and type admin and maintain the password as it is, so the password was this, so I'll copy, highlight on this, and paste. The moment I click on go, my POS interface will display. So you see it has displayed for me nicely. Okay, don't worry, as I told you, I'm going to take you through how you can customize it to look just like this. Let me show you something. So as I just said, I'm going to teach you how you can customize it to the whole thing to look just like this. So stay put, I'm going to teach you how you can customize it to look just like this. So as you can see now, so this is our open source where we just log in. So you can change the login as well. So if you want to change the login, the default login, the name is kind of like Joe Doe any which way. So if you want to change it, you also to just come to the office model. When you click on the office, we come to employees. Okay, then you come to this over there, Joe Doe, and click on where we have update employees, where you can change the employees to, let's say you can change it to, let's say Armstrong admin. Okay, then you can change the email to your email, let's say Armstrong, okay, Armstrong, okay, dot admin, okay, admin 12 at gmail.com. Then you can put your telephone number here, let's say 0209461382 nicely. And after you are done, you can come and give your login. Then you type your the password you wanted to use. So let me type the password I wanted to use. Then I'll tap it again. So that is it. So that is the password I wanted to use. Okay, so the username, you can change it, you can make it admin, or you can change it to any name. So let's say you want to change it to maybe super admin, whatever, you can change it. And then the permissions, all the permissions are there. You are the admin, so you have all the permissions. Okay, then after that you just have to click on submit, and it is submitted successfully. The moment I go and refresh, and you can see we have Armstrong admin. Now if you want the name to change, so when you watch here, for instance, it says open source point of sales. If you want the name to change, you also to just come to the office model. Then you come to what we have office model again. Then you come to configuration. Then when you click on configuration, you see what we have company name. So you can just highlight here and type, let's say Armstrong let's call it Armshop. Okay, so Armshop, so just the Armshop is okay. So Armshop, and the address, let's say it's located at Accra, sorry, what am I typing? So Accra, Ghana. Okay, nicely. And the email, you can choose to type any email you want to type. So Armstrong 12 at the end. The telephone number, so the company telephone number is 0209461 382. And then you can turn. Now here, this side is the text that you want to display on at the bottom of the receipt. So here you can shift it to this side and say probably, let's say thanks for shopping with us, or you can say thanks, okay, thanks for anything that you want to type there, you put it there. But hey, I'll be teaching you what you should customize at the footer here. So after we are done, just click on submit, and then when I refresh, we see that the name here will change to Armshop. Okay, Armshop powered by POS. Don't worry. So as time goes on, so when I log out, for instance, and I want to log in again, so mine is to just click on type my admin. Okay, type the password that I gave, the new password that I gave it, and press enter, and voila, I'm in. So as I told you, stay put. We are going to create a whole playlist where we take we're going to take the model one after the other. Then we can customize the whole thing to look just like how we customize it to how we want it, like this, just like this. You can see we have mini markets, okay, stuff, and we have this, we have Armstrong POS, Armstrong point of sales 3.4, how we customize the whole thing. We'll be looking at that also as well. Thank you so much, and stay put. Don't forget to share the video, subscribe, and leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. Let's see whether this video, let me know whether this video indeed has helped you. Our next video will be talking about how we can customize the whole thing to look just like this. Okay, just like this for the login, how you can customize the login to look just like this. Okay, stay blessed and bye bye.